See the in-text questions on page number 168. Define the principal focus of a concave mirror. And the principal focus of a concave mirror is that point on the principal axis where the incident rays of light parallel to principal axis get reflected and pass through that point on the principal axis. This is the principal focus of a concave mirror. The second question is the radius of curvature of a spherical mirror is 20 centimeters. What is its focal length? Now focal length is half of the radius of curvature. If radius of curvature is 20 centimeters, then the focal length will be half of it, that is 10 centimeters. Then third question, name a mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image of an object. Okay, name a mirror that can give an erect and enlarged image of an object. The answer is concave mirror, because convex mirror always gives a diminished image or an image which is smaller than the object. Only concave mirror can give an enlarged image. Convex mirror always gives a diminished or an image which is smaller than the object. Then fourth question, why do we prefer a convex mirror as a rear view mirror in vehicles? That I think in the earlier class I have already dictated you the notes, and it says that we use a convex mirror as a rear view mirror in vehicles because it gives an erect image of the object and gives a wider field of view, so that you can see a wider view of the objects which are coming from behind. And the second use of convex mirror is it is used in the street lights to scatter or spread light to a larger area. So these are few uses of convex mirrors, and this is about the in-text questions on page number 168. Now we shall see the sign conventions of spherical mirrors. Okay, sign conventions for reflection by spherical mirrors. We shall see all the sign conventions. So we shall see the sign conventions for reflection by spherical mirrors. This is sign conventions for reflection by spherical mirrors. The first sign convention is all the object distances are taken negative. Remember, all the object distances are taken negative. Remember this, all object distances are taken negative. This is the first sign convention. Second sign convention is focal length of a concave mirror is negative and focal length of a convex mirror is taken positive. And this holds good for same for radius of curvature. That is, radius of curvature of a concave mirror is negative and radius of curvature of a convex mirror is positive. So these first two sign conventions. The first sign convention is all the object distances are taken negative. Second is radius of curvature and focal length of a concave mirror is negative and radius of curvature of and focal length of a convex mirror is positive. I will repeat, radius of curvature and focal length of a concave mirror is negative and radius of curvature and focal length of a convex mirror is positive. Okay, these are the two sign conventions. Next sign conventions we shall see just now. Okay, please take down these two. The third convention is the heights above the principal axis are positive and those below the principal axis are negative. Okay, the heights of objects or images above the principal axis are positive and those below the principal axis are negative. Okay, and the fourth sign convention is the horizontal distances to the left of the mirror are negative while those to the right are positive. So I will repeat all the sign conventions once again. The first sign convention is all the object distances are negative. The second sign convention is the radius of curvature and focal length of concave lens is negative, and radius of curvature and focal length of convex lens is positive. This is the second sign convention. And the third sign convention is the heights above the principal axis are positive and those below the principal axis are negative. And the fourth one is the horizontal distances to the left of the mirror are negative while those to the right are positive. Okay, so these sign conventions also you take down, make a note in your fair book. Now we shall see the sign conventions. I have already explained you the sign conventions. I will explain with the diagram now. We always keep the objects to the left of the mirror. Okay, here we keep the objects. Okay. Now, since we keep the objects to the left of the mirror and the distances to the left of the mirror are taken negative. Okay, these distances are taken negative. Okay, with the pole. The distances are measured from the pole of the mirror. So all object distances are negative. And those distances to the right of the mirror are positive. Distances to the right of the mirror are positive. Horizontal distances to the left of the mirror are negative. Horizontal distances to the right of the mirror are positive. Since the objects are always placed to the left of the mirror, all the object distances are negative. Okay, now this is a concave mirror and the radius of curvature, that is the center of curvature and focus, come to the left of the mirror. So as a result, the radius of curvature, this radius of curvature and this focal length of a concave mirror will be negative because it comes to the left. Whereas for a convex mirror, okay, the radius of curvature C and the focal length come to the right of the mirror. As a result, the radius of curvature and focal length of a convex mirror are positive. Okay, so remember one thing, radius of curvature and focal length of a what you can say concave mirror are negative and those of convex mirror are positive. Okay, and the next one is the heights above the principal axis, they are taken positive, and those below the principal axis, the image may be formed here below the principal axis. Suppose the image is formed here, those below the principal axis are taken negative. Okay, so these are the sign conventions. And one more thing what you should remember is those images which are formed in front of the mirror, to the left of the mirror. Okay, all the images which are formed to the left of the mirror, or if the image distance is negative, then the image is real. If the image distance is negative, the image formed will be real and inverted. That is, all the real and inverted images are formed in front of the mirror, that is to the left of the mirror. And those images which are formed to the right of the mirror, okay, that is, if the image distance is positive, then it is a virtual image, because virtual images are formed behind the mirror. Virtual image distances are positive, whereas real image distances are negative, because real images are formed in front of the mirror, whereas virtual images are formed behind the mirror. These things you should always remember. Okay. Now we shall see the mirror formula. The mirror formula is like this: 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. So what is the mirror formula? 1 upon V plus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F, where U is the object distance, V is the image distance, and F is the focal length of the mirror. What is U? U is object distance. What is V? V is image distance. What is F? F is the focal length of the mirror. Now take down these notes. Now let us see what is the meaning of magnification. Okay, magnification is the extent to which the image is magnified with respect to the object. So magnification is the extent to which the image is magnified with respect to the object. It is represented by small m, and it is given by m is equal to h dash upon h. So magnification is given by m is equal to what? H dash upon h. Okay, where h dash is size of image and h is size of object. Okay, h dash is size of image and h is what? Size of object. Now take down these notes. Further, one more formula is there for magnification, that also we shall see just now. Now another formula for magnification is magnification m is also given by m is equal to minus v upon u. So another formula is m is equal to minus v upon u. So we get m is equal to h dash upon h is equal to minus v by u. And what is v and what is u? You have already written. U is the distance of the object and v is the distance of the image. Okay, so this is the formula for magnification. Okay, if m is positive, okay, whatever m value we get, if it is positive, okay, then the image is virtual. Okay, and if m is negative, then the image formed is real. Okay, so we get m is equal to h dash upon h is equal to minus v by u. If we calculate the value of m, and if m is positive, then the image formed will be virtual. Virtual images are formed behind the mirror. And if m is negative, then the image is real. Real images are formed in front or to the left of the mirror. Okay, and remember one more thing. If m is what you can say greater than 1, like 1.5, 2, 3 and all, then the image is enlarged. Okay, if m is greater than 1, that is if whether it is 1.2, 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything, then the image will be enlarged. Enlarged means larger than the object. And if m is smaller than 1 means either 2 by 3, 1 by 3 or 0.5, 0.7, 0.8 and so on, then the image will be diminished or smaller than the object. These things you should remember. These sign conventions, okay, and magnification you should remember before solving the what you can say problems based on concave and convex mirrors. In the next class, let us solve those problems. Okay, till then take down all these notes. Okay, revise them by learning them, right? So maybe on Friday we will have one live class. I don't know. I think on Saturday or Friday we will have one live class. Okay. Bye till then. Take down all these notes.